Hello, everybody.
Hello, friends. I can't breathe, but I'm here.
I had to yell at my children from across the house earlier. Now my throat hurts a little bit.
You'll be alright, though.
All right, we're gonna scroll up and see the hellos. Very eager face.
I will warn everybody that I will be muting myself and turning my camera off quite often to blow my nose, because it's ever since like the beginning of Violet streams, I fell asleep like this when Violet stream was on, and I woke up with a big pile of snot on my desk because my nose was running so bad. So, having a great time.
Kept up as best I could with the final streams and little coffee breaks. Weekend's been a blast. Woohoo! Who's giving out whiskey? I missed something.
I think whiskey's the name.
Is it?
Oh, I could be wrong.
Calling back up.
I know. I'm trying to figure out
whiskey.
now.
What is the whiskey?
I don't know. Oh, whiskey's the cat.
Oh, whiskey.
The message before, and then whiskey's the cat. I figured it out. I got there.
Gotcha. Yes, you can take a nap.
Good night.
Tired with us because it's midnight. Well, thank you for joining us, though it is midnight. Oh, it flies by. In a minute, Jess, you can have a nap. Excuse me. Yes, like the thing. I have ordered pizza because food was an afterthought today. Well, I'm glad that you're getting food now. Hello. Wallace can't stay long because she really neglected her family this weekend, but wanted to say thank you. You're very welcome, and thank you for getting so many people to vlog. Our playlist will be ample.
Yes. Thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend. Thank you. Hello. You're streaming until 6 a.m. No.
No. I mean, I'll leave it live, but I'm going to bed.
I ain't going to be here, so you'll just...
You'll just be staring at a blue screen with nobody here.
You're very welcome. I'm trying to catch up there. Aha, I see the bottom. Yes, we probably, if it's okay with everybody, just won't do any dancing because Jess feels unwell and I'm in a cozy spot that dancing would be hard to do in. Yes. Thank you, everybody. The well wishes. Whiskey's a cat. Okay.
Yeah, I remembered. It took me a minute, but I got there.
Yes, I now have contacts as I did not know about the key. Yeah.
It took me a minute, and then I got there.
Okay, wait. Yes. Very. I think Caitlin said...
I'm excited.
She's like almost done with her vlog already, so...
It's cheating, but I like it.
It's cheating, but I like it.
I mean...
That was such a great event, and I love seeing our community come together. You're making me yawn. We can
You're
do the
welcome.
dancing afterwards. No worries. I'll play music. Y'all can dance if you want. I have a playlist of music we can play.
We can dance if you want to. We can leave your
Leave your
friends
friends
behind.
behind. Because the
No,
friends
you have
don't
to leave
dance. The song is copywritten. We can't sing anymore.
you have to leave your pants behind. Your pants.
I know that, and yet I always say leave your friends behind.
No, you're right. I'm wrong, but I sing it wrong.
Oh,
I always sing you can leave your pants behind, which
well,
just
let's leave
seems
them
like
both behind. Our friends and our pants. So, how did the write-a-thon go for everybody else? That's what we're going to discuss first.
who needs friends and pants?
Caitlin has 2 minutes left, and then the export begins. Well, if it gets uploaded before the stream ends, send me the link, and I will share it in the chat.
I had 4 goals and I reached 1 goals.
Which goals?
I spent 2 productivity streams working on my current work in progress.
Awesome.
So the actual writing goal got done. The video filming and editing was a no. Finishing Steelheart was also a no, but I did read more of it. I'm just still not done. And I have not calmed down.
Pants
So
are for chumps.
that's debatable.
I had 4 goals. I had finish revise Not for Her, finish revising All That Glitters, reading at least a chapter of Fox's draft that he sent me, and then sleep ? And I accomplished all 4 of those.
That makes one of us.
Yes. Nikki finished chapter 1. Awesome.
That was
Jesse
an
wrote
11.
I'm dyslexic. Jess is here to proofread for me. I wrote an entire script. Nice. Hello again. Didn't get much sleep. Are you somebody who needs much sleep? Because I too did not get much, but I got all that I needed. Finished my revision for a YA project. Woohoo! I checked off all the proverbial boxes and didn't mess up my first host stream. So yay, awesome. Today was awesome. I wasn't able to participate yesterday, so I'm going to be replaying the streams I missed and keep my 10K goal going through Monday. That's very fair, and I think a great idea. So, made a breakthrough. Woohoo!
Absolutely.
This was my first Dubba Dubba, and I had a blast. We are so glad to hear that. I wrote 8,081 words this weekend. Did not finish my book, but am close. That's still like 8,000 words closer. So, rooting for
We'll take it.
I had so much fun for the first official time participating. I'm glad I wasn't too sick to join in this time. So are we. Solidified my project for Camp Nano, which is major advancement. Nice. Glad you're feeling better, Kate. Might do a bit more work on it tomorrow. I wrote almost 4K words. Nice.
Fantastic.
Finished a horror short. Aw, yeah. Got all my goals done. Whew.
Great.
This was my first Dubba Dubba, and it was a lot of fun. I am greatly enjoying all of the first. I mean, we love those of you who return as well. It is also just lovely seeing new faces.
It is, indeed.
I wrote my blurb and set up my prescription, Never Nano. Set up my prescription, Never Nano, and I made new friends, so I did 3/4 of my goals. Cool. I got 75 plus words in this weekend. Woohoo! Big thanks to all the productivity streams. I outlined 9 chapters.
A lot of pecks for a pigeon.
That is a super pigeon. I outlined 9 chapters of my revision whip completed. Awesome. We're eventually going to have so many people that I'm just not going to be able to read it. Actually, I might have to start clicking through. We'll have that goes, or I might move on to 9. The goals are the friends we made along the way.
That's true.
Nice. Thank you. 7,000 words. Nice. Writeathon was great. You two are rockstars. Thank you.
Thanks, Barrett.
2.5. 7,000. Ended up not participating as much as I wanted, but wrote some of my book and some on a flash fiction. Also had fun at your stream, Sam. Dragons. Listen, my stream is almost always a wild time, and it's fine. I'm glad that you still had fun.
Is that your Discord going crazy, or have I lost my mind?
You've lost your mind. Or it's your DMs.
No, it's not. I don't have any.
Then I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't have any either. My goal is 5 to 8,000. Nice. All right. So people are starting to. I forgot to make that. Hold on. I got to make the banner.
Sam has to make a banner. Everybody hold your breath until she's done.
Right. Don't breathe. Done.
No breathing.
You can breathe again.
Okay.
So the 2-track system, how does everybody feel? I believe that we mostly just saw people enjoying it. Debba was great. Like the new format, though I spent most of the time in the productivity streams.
Which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of why it's there. So it's like, if you want to be productive, you can be in the productivity streams. But if you're like, I need to write, but I also would like to have a slow hour, let's go to the chatty stream for a while. So
you gotta take a moment of appreciation for the admin deities for managing yet another epic Dubba. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
It's slowly driving Jess insane.
I don't know how slow the drive is. I think it's more quick than you would like to believe.
It spurts.
It doesn't. Cold medicine doesn't help because I have adverse loopy reactions to cold medicine. So,
oh no.
Hence today.
Nikki loved how it worked. Loves the 2-track. It's good. Love the 2-track system, but also it was my first dub at that. That's fair, but you can still say you enjoyed it. I like the 2 tracks. It was nice to choose whether you were up to more sprinting or less sprinting. Yes. I enjoy it, but it was a little bit of a learning curve for me. That's fair. It was a learning curve for everybody. It's new.
Yes, fair.
Love the 2 tracks. Was mostly in the social streams. 2-track was great. I feel like I love it. Search your soul. Let us know when you arrive at the journey's end. Found 2 tracks useful for whichever mood I was in.
Speaking of arriving at the journey's end, while you're thinking about all of these wonderful things about our 2-track system, we do once again have a feedback forum this year, and it will be linked in. It is linked in the description box down below. I know it is because I put it there earlier today. But much like last time, again, it is completely anonymous. It's not tracking your name or your email address. So please feel free to be as brutally honest as you need to be. And just asking questions about different events and things and how you feel it went. And there is a section specifically for hosts or aspiring hosts to let us know how the host selection process is going for you all. But overall, I think everything was much more solidified and made more sense this time. I didn't end this weekend with a whole list of things I want to change for the future.
Yeah.
Were there some changes that I want to change for the future? Possibly. A whole list? No. So this is the best one yet.
Definitely flipped between both and enjoyed it as much. I actually spent most of the Writeathon editing and finalizing a video. Nice. I love to be that social butterfly, so I appreciate the social streams. Yes. What?
Responses are not turned on.
Jessica.
I put the link in there. What more do you want?
The people need to be able to turn in their homework.
Okay, it's on now. Sorry.
I like the 2 tracks, except when there were 2 that I wanted to watch going at the same time. Tough choices were made. We're sorry. We cannot control that. I know me and Jess were on stream at the same time sometimes, and I'm like, no, I have to miss a Jess stream because I'm in a different stream.
What you do is you save all of the ones you didn't get to watch and you do them next weekend, and you get to have 2 Writeathon weekends back to back.
I mean, one's live, one's pre-recorded.
Yeah.
It says oh yes.
These are all, yep. Everybody telling Jessica that she doesn't know how to do her job. It's great. It's on now. By the way, I turned them on. You can leave your responses.
Scrolling
My
through.
bad.
Enjoyed the 2-track and did some of both. I can work with chatting in the background, so it was great. I like the 2-track, but I think we need to remind everyone to put both playlists in
the description.
Okay. Well, I don't feel like
make people do things.
Yeah, I can't. We don't feel comfortable making host be required to put things in the descriptions because it's their channel and their video. Like, I think the farthest
we highly suggest
is
things.
Yeah. I will bug people about their video titles, but that's just because it makes it a lot easier for me organizing the playlist. It's still like not mandatory.
Yeah.
So we can greatly ask. Chat can bug the host to do it, but there are certain boundaries we try not to overstep for host.
Yeah, I don't it's like the thumbnail thing. I don't like, we give you thumbnail templates, but you don't have to use them. I didn't, because it didn't match my theme for the month. So, whatever.
The whole weekend seemed very smooth. Thank you. That's the goal. It's working now. It seemed like this time the whole event ran smoother than in the past.
Good.
Yes, good. That's what we strive for. Definitely loved the 2 tracks. I spent all my time on productivity. Thought the 2-track was cool, even though I couldn't write this time. There's agreement. I like having the 2 tracks. I went back and forth between the 2.
I'm happy that it worked for you guys, especially because I was not, well, I was excited about the 2 tracks, but the staggered start I was not excited about, but it made the most sense. I proved myself wrong.
I was very also very hesitant about the staggered. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna work, but then like after like we got through 3 or 4, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is the best thing ever.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying this.
One's done, but the other one's on. You just hop back and forth, and it worked out really well.
So, does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns?
I do.
Okay, what are yours?
My question is, how many blues does it take to make a purple?
Okay, but we need to have it relevant to the dubba dubba dubba.
Oh. Well, I have nothing.
Caleb says the staggering worked really well.
Good. Pigeon had fun.
Awesome. There was something I was going to say, and then you said the blue thing, and oh, how could I forget? So, while everybody's getting their things in, Grape says 5 blues. Lee says at least 17.
Fox says 7.
That's fair. Damn it. What was...
I made you lose it again.
All
You're
you
welcome.
people in your blues. Subscribing. So I just want to say that I appreciate everybody who has subscribed, anybody who promoted and asked people to subscribe, anybody who went on their other accounts and subscribed, because we are, as of the moment, at 463 subscribers. So we only need 37 subscribers more to get the community tab, which in case I haven't explained it, one of the reasons we are pushing so hard for the community tab is because this is a YouTube event and it is like a YouTube run event, and we don't feel like, the participants of the event and the viewers should have to go to like Instagram or Discord or other places in order to get the news of upcoming Dubba and everything. So we would like the community tab so we can also make announcements and things there.
Yeah. I mean, we're definitely still going to be on Discord, and we're definitely still going to be on Instagram, but because like our viewership is on YouTube, I feel like the people who are just participating and aren't like hosting or co-hosting, the people who are just like hanging out and watching, shouldn't have to join another platform in order to enjoy us or to know what's going on. So we're going to try to do that in the future. As of right now, I have posted the links for things in the About section where there's a link section. And I will continue to do that moving forward. But things you don't think about until, you know, you're live already. Like the first sprint has already started and people are like, why can't I do XYZ? And you're just like, because I didn't think about that. That's why you can't do that.
Yeah, like we can't think about everything. And that's why community feedback is so important. So do remember the feedback form is linked below.
And it is accepting responses.
Which is so very, very important.
It's very helpful.
A master play? I don't know.
It wouldn't work because it won't go to the next sprint.
I mean, it will, but like
I think it would cut
not
you
when
off.
it starts. Cause like, yeah, I don't know how YouTube would do that because like it would. I think it would keep you on the one that you're currently on. And then after that one ends, it takes you to like where the next sprint is at. But that could also like get a little, I feel like it could get messy or like more confusing.
You can't it turns off the autoplay if you go backwards. So like if you were enjoying the sprint that you were on and it automatically pushes you to the next one, you couldn't go back to the one you were on before without having to reload the entire playlist. Yeah, one playlist because they overlap does not work. And I just had one open in each tab and kept them running all weekend and would just unmute whichever one I was watching.
Should do 8 tracks, then we can listen to disco like it's... You follow your dreams. I will not be doing it. But I definitely had a great time. Awesome. I just kept the 2 playlists open and muted the one I wasn't paying attention to at the moment. Because I work on a small laptop, I like had my Google Chrome halved on both sides, and I would have the 2 tabs for the 2 playlists, and then on this side I had the pop-out chats, which worked except once when I typed in the wrong one. But other than that, that's fine.
It's okay. I won't tell anybody.
Devin knows. He helped me. I had both open in 2 tabs, yeah. Aren't there too many overlapping sprints for a master playlist work? I think yes.
Yeah, I agree. I think we discussed that originally, and because we discussed it originally with the chats when we did the chat streams before.
Well, the issue with the bigger issue with the chat one was that the chats didn't have like they could go up to
end time
6 or 7 hours, and by then you may have missed 2 or 3 other ones. So I think it's a very similar concept. Double tabs was the best. Yes, it's fine. We got you. We understand. I think this is the least amount of anything we've had in a closing stream before. Like, everybody just seems content and stuff.
Content and happy and wonderful.
What if the dub was 48 hours and 1 track where the first half was productive and the second was social? I don't think that would work. Because
why would we do that when we could have 48 hours of each?
Which is what we do in
October. So
which
you're trying to cut it in half.
Because we do have a lot of new people, it is worth going over that. Yes, Devin read my mind. I was going to say it's worth going over that the World Wide Wideathon is a tri-annual event, which means I'm sitting up. Give me a sec. which means we run it 3 times a year. The months not predating.
Before.
Okay. It's the months right before a nano month. So they are March, June, and October. So we will start beginning the preparation for June's in probably sometime in May. We do not commit to a date before we have the date and everything set it out. But yes, we will
We
be
know
doing
how long it takes us
Yeah.
to get to where we are. We just have to figure out what the weekend will be in June, and then we can figure out
Yeah. So
how far out we need to plan.
So end of April, beginning of May-ish, start paying attention or checking in. We will do on this channel, we will do an announcement live stream where we will announce the dates, any changes that we're making to it. I just thought of something that I need to talk about. Let me write it right here because I don't want to forget.
Don't forget, friend.
So yeah, any dates, any changes, any just anything. We also announce all of the deadlines and such for like applications and recruiting, just like our previous announcement streams. And yeah, so keep an eye out for that. I said it was in the Dubba Dubba is in March, June, and October. So the next one is then in May and all that. So yes, there are plenty of opportunities to do things.
And June will be 36 hours like this one was, and October will be the full 48.
Yeah, well, this used to take about 2 months or a month and a half to prepare them, but I streamlined the deadlines, which seemed to work a lot better. So now it's only about a month of preparation.
Yeah. Because people have less time to forget that they owe us things.
Well, if we have a community tab, you might see it sooner and then remember.
Yes.
Like, I'm really pushing for, I promise I'll back off a bit after we get it. No. All right. And this event, one of the new things that we had was we had some event monitors. And what they did was they basically went to some streams and helped keep track of how many sprints the hosts were doing, made sure that, like, if there was a trouble or anything, if there was trouble, they were available to help and all of that. So we will be putting out a monitor application for more because we would like to build it up. We're just only taking a couple at a time every event so that we can
see how everybody works together and make sure that people are doing as we ask.
Because we would like to start building a team because this is a very big event and we would like it to grow. And Jess and I need to be able to sleep without worrying about if anything's set on fire while we're sleeping. And our monitors this time were great and we love them. I liked having an event monitor. They were in my corner as a mod in case anything went down. Yes. And those who sign up to be an event monitor, you don't have to add them as a mod to your channel, but part of the application is that you are willing to do so. So they can help out on that end too. If there was a troublemaker, yeah, gotta keep them in line too. Y'all heard that? If you're not subscribed, get on. That's right, creep. Yes, good. You know what makes sense? Seeing 51 people watching and only 43 likes. Give Justin the call out.
It's true. Have I liked it? Because I have it up. I haven't liked it. One of those is me. Okay, I liked it now.
It's not I.
I did the thing
already.
I can't tell you how many times this weekend I was like, oh crap, I didn't like that.
Does anybody have any questions about event monitors before we move on?
Or about anything else?
Yes, if you have more questions about other things. We do have a Twitter. We are not
Oh yeah, we do.
The Instagram is. Have you been making sure the Instagram posts to Twitter, Jess?
I don't think I can.
You can, yes. My Instagram posts to my Twitter.
Yes, but I think the Instagram tries to post to my Twitter.
Oh.
Yeah, because my account's connected. So
we have a Twitter, and I will be taking over that. So we will start posting to Twitter. So fear not, the Twitter will start being doing things.
I'm like, oh yeah, we do have one of those, don't we?
Also, we do have event tags, and I would love it as like just my little request when people like post stuff about it on your Instagram, if you could use the hashtag, because I follow the event hashtag, and I would just love to see the people participating and stuff. That would be cool. Mine was a saint. Oh yeah. We could call it the dubba dubba dubba, the 6 U's when we're feeling lazy. That's I just like saying dubba dubba dubba.
I just
Twitter
say
girls.
I just call it the Writeathon
Sam
because
I would probably half take over the Instagram too, except it's connected to Jess, and therefore I can't have it.
she's not allowed to have it.
I'm not allowed. So instead, I just DM her. Can you do this on the Instagram for me?
You can pry the Instagram from my cold dead hands.
Okay, did you check the Instagram for people's never have I evers?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
we got like 2.
Okay, well, we'll probably use both of them then. I appreciate having the event monitors there. I'm really glad that everybody liked the event monitors and that it seems nobody feels like it was unnecessary. I've been referring to it as the dubba write-a-thon in my head, like extending the write-a-thon. I think
mean,
that's how you wanted that. Also,
be okay with that.
We will now be sharing the media kit in the descriptions of the opening and closing ceremonies and the about that Jess said. There, you can go to the Dropbox folder and just download any of those pictures and use them to post anywhere that you want. So like your host promo from the IG that made, those are yours to keep forever now. So do with them what you will. Because otherwise we don't really have use for them once the event's over. So
I like to make them though, it's fun.
Oh yes, definitely. I'm keeping mine, if for no other reason than to collect it. I want to print and laminate mine and make them into like little like Sam trading cards.
I have a Sam collector set.
Yes, just have an album of just like all of the things. So
there you go.
My partner has been calling it the Writing Extravaganza Weekend, but that's because he knows nothing about it. I like the enthusiasm, though.
Right, agreed.
I never can remember which way never have I evers go. Like, do I say something? So I'll explain the rules when we do it, but it's like never have I ever, and then you say something that you've never done, and then like say they do it the 10-finger way. If somebody's has done that, they like lose a point. Or if you don't want to do it the 10-finger way, there's like if it's a drinking game, if you've done it, you take a shot.
What if you only have 6 fingers?
Then you lose when you get 6 points. I don't put 4 fingers back up. I am very glad that you love the media kit. Heading off to bed, sleep well. The 6 U for with the writing fix. Double trading. See, that's what I'm saying. Merch. All right. So about merch, Jess, I, and the Mighty Fox will be doing some branding discussions coming up. We want to do merch in the future. However, because of Jess and I will be putting our own money towards hiring somebody to actually do designs and stuff, we want to make sure that the branding and the logo is something that everybody likes and that works before we start putting out merch. So that merch is not going to be a 2022 thing, but we do want to do merch in the future.
maybe October 2022, but it's debatable.
That would be the earliest, but we are making no promises.
Yes.
Right now, our branding is just the mountains and colors.
The mountains.
But those are like stock images and stuff from Canva, and we would like something more unique to the event.
It's just us.
Yeah, just for us. Oh, merch would be cool, even if it's just a sticker to stick. I must apologize. I misread this as a sticker to stick on my butt, and I was like, "You do you, boo boo." I mean,
I don't recommend it. I don't recommend it. I don't.
just testing.
Bye, Barrett.
I have to run. See you. Thanks for stopping by. When we do eventually plan to start merch, maybe we'll do a survey or something just to see what people want. We don't promise anything though, because sometimes you do those surveys and like something gets a lot of votes, but then nobody actually buys it. So there will be in the works. But right now we're just focusing on getting the branding settled. My parents, the right world, Writeathon, close enough. It's fair. Stickers would be cool. Oh, so I think the one mystery I haven't figured out this weekend is who is Fox. So, Fox is my bestie, the eternal frenemy, my platonic soulmate, and he helps me with all of my branding and my marketing and stuff because that's like that's actually what he does as his day job. And who knows if he got pulled into this by me or if he just managed to creep his way, and I definitely pulled him into this. So, but he's like now just the third member of the team, but he like just hates being in the public eye and stuff, so we just refer to him as the Shadow Fox, and he just lurks about.
If you'll notice in his collector's trading card on the Instagram,
Yes, because he has one.
Because he has one, and I said, while I can't send you to any social media for him because he doesn't exist, he does still kind of exist. I think he's more real than Carl, but I'm not sure. I mean, Carl isn't sending me DMs on, well, that's not true either, so. Carl does send messages on Twitter or on Discord. So.
All I know is in the Mila note when Jess and Fox are arguing, it's hilarious.
We don't argue.
Creepy cobwebs, typewriter, pumpkin awesomeness. All right. I think is that everything?
That's all my things, I think.
Oh, if you would like to see Fox actually interact with the stream, he caused quite some mischief in my social stream 6 last night.
He did. It was great.
Bugger. So you can get a taste of mine and Fox's friendship there.
It was a great time.
God. Fox.
I was in tears.
I just checked our chat and I see you and Fox what you've been talking about, and the last thing Fox says is, "I have list. You'll get list at some point."
I don't care.
All the list.
We were also talking about butt stickers, so
you can upload your current logo to them and then create the stickers, and they're really affordable. But that's the thing, we don't want to use the current logo.
Yeah. We have things.
All right, bye.
Bye.
I told my people about this beforehand. My mom called me during my host stream, and of all times, and was like, "Why didn't you pick up?" My mom called me the first like stream I was on after the opening ceremony. She called me to talk about a K-drama, and I was like, "Mama, I'm on a live stream," and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll talk to you later." Do I smell? Yes, a big rebrand.
Rubber band.
Both. If you're talking about what I think you're talking about.
I don't know.
Fox is being a drama queen. Thank you. Yes, we're hoping that everybody will enjoy it. All right, and so that's kind of it for the ceremony part of the closing ceremony. If unless anybody had some last minute questions, so if y'all would like to, I'm going to bring Savion on screen. Hello, Savion.
With no warning, just like, yeah, there he is.
I gave a warning. 2 seconds.
There was a better warning than when I first came in.
Savion came backstage, put some chicken in his mouth. I put him on screen, and I was like, hey.
I'm eating mozzarella sticks, and she's just like, I'm like,
I'm trying to snack over here.
Right. I was eating dinner, and I'm like, okay, I'll just sit backstage and wait and eat. And she's like, nope.
At least it was just us.
Yes.
And besides, you can always do...
Emily will also be joining us a little later, theoretically. If anybody else wants to join us, the first 2 people to DM me on Discord can join us. So,
man, she is like on it. The first 2 callers will get a
I'm putting up
into
not the third, not the fourth, not the 7th, the first 2.
Oh.
And you could be caller 2 on Writeathon.
What was the other game? There's never have I ever. Would you rather? That's it.
Would you rather be caller number 2 or caller number 4?
You know what, Jess?
Or caller number 4.
I used to make when I was in recording school. I used to make the monster truck rally commercials. This Sunday.
Oh God.
You know those. I used to make those.
Fox just DM'd me. He's like, I don't want to join you. Well, fine, sir. Be that way. Although technically you have access to come back here, and your corner foxes are also on this account. So
yeah, you're welcome to use any corner foxes you'd like. Now that the actual like ceremony part is over, you may corner fox to your heart's content.
Oh, nice.
There'll be a day when he feels froggy enough. He'll just invade during the ceremony. We'll be like mid-important paragraph, and he'll just be like, hi.
I'm waiting for like the random Friday live where like Sam's not even here and there's just gonna be like a corner fox to pop up. Like, what happened? What is this thing?
This is like, I forgot you could come here.
I will 100% forget, so.
He just realized, he's like, oh, that's a thing I can do now. The power.
The power.
Get them taxes. All right, see you. Bye.
Wait.
Emmy is
No.
here. Just waiting. What? Everybody's going to sleep now. They're like, I don't want to play your games. Fuck that.
I know. Well, I mean, for a lot of people, it's like in the middle of the night.
I mean, it's fine. They gotta sleep. They gotta sleep.
It's very far. Very far.
Sleep well. Froggy Fox. Yes, I like the alliteration.
None of these are what I want. I want Jafar.
I will let the poll go until Emily gets here, and then I'll end the poll.
Oh, there's a poll?
So, yeah.
Pay attention.
It's right in the chat. Right.
Oh, I have the chat in StreamYard, though. I don't have the chat on YouTube. So there isn't actually
a tripod over to the side. So that's why I can just look over.
Look, I just did this because I was like, I vocalized, I'm making a poll. I'm doing the poll. And then I was filling it out.
I was talking to Fox. I was listening to you.
I see how it is.
You were my friend. The same time you were talking about Fox. So to be honest, it was around that same time. So
I was talking to Fox. I was listening to you talk. What were you doing? Like important things?
We're at 469 subscribers.
Yes.
31.
Oop, somebody popped in.
Just Emily.
Yay!
Hello.
I am.
I'm sorry I look absolutely disgusting. It's like not even hot, but I just came home from walking my son to school. So
I figured that's what you were doing.
Yeah.
She said she had to be late, and I'm like, it should be school time. Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of that, I do have that in the morning, don't I?
Yeah. School.
All right. So the winning vote was would you rather, which these would you rather questions were provided to me by the wonderful Violet because we were in a call and I was like, do y'all know where I can get any writerly themed things because I'm trying to be lazy but I can't find it. And Violet was like, I did a live stream with it. There's a vlog exporting.
Ooh, that was quick.
Laura, you beat Caitlin? I don't see Caitlin say hers was exporting, so I'm impressed.
I forgot to record for a vlog, and so I'm just gonna make a video talking about it and just count that as.
It works.
I can count.
I have my camera, but I don't have. I'm like I have to still close. I still have to close it out. So like, how could I be editing it?
My vlog is going to just be me going, yeah, the Writeathon's tomorrow. And then I woke up. We're supposed to do the opening ceremony. I got no sleep because chronic illness and anxiety sucks. And then we're going to skip forward to, so it's Sunday. We just finished the closing ceremony and this is how my weekend went. Maybe I'll grab some screen records in there. Who knows? Oh, the vlog is processing. Hashtag vlog races.
It's a race now.
YouTuber.
The things we make as a competition in this community is.
I am so invested. It's Wallace's fault because Wallace has been like egging and nagging people all weekend in her own words, so she can have vlogs to read on her trip this weekend or something. I thought I voted for would I ever. The majority votes were never have I ever. Processing HD versions specifically.
Nice.
Exporting from the editor. I will be writing a blog about it. Also link that if you would not mind, and I would like to read it.
Never thought about doing anything like that.
The vlog is totally a tomorrow crystal problem. Wallace has been pushing yes.
Oh God, not like drugs. No.
It's half an hour long of a vlog. I mean, I will thoroughly enjoy it, probably like while I'm cleaning my kitchen. Mine will hopefully be up Sunday on regular scheduling. Fair. All right, so our first would you rather, which let me copy into a banner to make this easier. Sorry, I'm making a new banner folder. Just for
Can I just say that Jess, with this little graphic right here, Jess has messed up my childhood of the gingerbread man. And I am.
It does look like a gingerbread man.
The one thing no one messed up in my childhood, and I've become traumatized by it. Just why?
Yeah. I mean, the gingerbread man story is kind of messed up anyway because he gets eaten by a fox in the end, so.
I mean, yeah, that is fair.
Yeah. Because I've been reading it to my son, and he was like, why does the fox eat him? I'm like, here's a biscuit? Like, that's why?
Well, I always ignore that part, so.
Yeah. I also never remember that part from, like, I feel like that was cut out of every version of the gingerbread man that I read as a child. Because I never read that. And then I was reading it to Aiden, and I was like, whoa, what is going on right now?
Like, hold on.
This is a bit like, is it Frog and the Scorpion? And I was like, this is taking a whole new turn.
Like, wait, this is not how I remember
I don't
this.
know
This
if
is a totally different story.
It's tomorrow's Crystal's problem, but also does tomorrow Crystal do it? That is what the world needs to know. I'm reading so much.
Tomorrow never
Ginger
comes.
Men Voodoo Dolls is a great baking idea for Halloween.
I don't know that it was actually a gingerbread man. It's just a voodoo doll. I don't know.
I read a micro
Yeah,
horror
but
story
it like
about
looks
gingerbread
like
man.
a gingerbread man. I think just the 2D look of it.
That's fair.
But it is a great idea for Halloween cookie.
If you're linking them in the event Discord, you can link them in the channel and tag me or admin. You can also DM them to me if you're linking them in the community Discord. Oh, which was another thing. Jess, I want to start doing things in the community Discord so that it's more than just a pretty icon.
It's a very pretty icon,
when we
though.
have a little bit more time, we're gonna figure out things, because like somebody was asking at the AuthorTube chat about if we like do writing prompts or anything, and I think that could be a fun thing to start doing in there. But yeah, if you do that in there, it would be in the channel promo channel. So
yes.
yeah. So those are like the 3 places. Yes, community Discord. Yeah, unfortunately we made it, and then Jess and I died in our own ways.
Caitlin wins.
So.
Is it already up?
It is in the channel promo of the community server.
Nice.
Sweet.
Caitlin won.
So the first would you rather, while I add this to the playlist, is would you rather have to name all your characters from a random name generator or start every chapter with a random first line generated? I can go first because I know which one I would rather do.
Go ahead.
I would rather have all of my characters named from a random generator because I can work with that. Like, you can give them nicknames.
I'll say first line generator because how I write my characters in their profile, I name them based off what that name means, and it's gonna bug me if I don't like the name. So I can at least the first line will bug me too, but I can at least work it in somehow in almost every chapter.
I would go with character names, random character names, but I feel like I could work with either because I don't plan anything anyway, so it really wouldn't be any different.
I feel like I could work with either. I feel like doing the first line would be more interesting, if you will. Like it might lead to more creativity because it's forcing you to be creative, but it also may not work for the story overall. So like if I can change it later in the next draft, then
Well, see, because I write multiple POV, so I can just change POV if it works better for another character.
That's true.
Ooh.
But if you're on a spaceship and it says something about
the desert.
No, wait. Yeah, that's
you're on a spaceship and it says.
But then you just make it that the character's reading a book or watching a movie.
She's got us there.
We crown Caitlin the vlog queen. We need a new badge, Jess.
Yeah.
First
Vlog
vlog
queen.
up.
You got it.
Naming. Posted the gingerbread man micro horror. I will read it tonight.
So will I. Instead of
just pauses the entire live stream. Hold on, I gotta go read. Start every chapter with random first line generated. Random first line. I like how it was like name, line. Name. I pick my names carefully. Characters for sure. I would never chance the first line of a book. Fair.
That's true.
First line, I can't live with a bad name. But see, people like have names that they hate all the time, and they just have nicknames for themselves. So that's where my
logic is true.
Random name, multi POV life. name generator for sure. Hey, we're doing good. We're playing Would You Rather. This is the prompt, which is about to go away as I click on more comments, but like there it is. Would you rather I will possibly star that and we might come back to it. Oh, and it can be a badge for every event, a new official competition.
You guys really like making me make badges, don't you?
You like making the badges. Why
Hey,
don't
they're
I
fun. Right after this, the co-host one is going right on my about page as if it's actually credible. So
I can make those into trading cards
I'm
too.
gonna put it on my about page as if somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, yay!"
Of
gonna
course,
be
it's
like-
credible. This is like an accredited organization.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, why not?
It's gonna be 5 years later, and I'm gonna be like, I finally figured out how to make the official trading cards.
Everybody's gonna like, wait, what?
People will know. I will have hyped it up in 5 years. Vlog
You know
royalty
what?
or vlog
Knowing you
majesties.
fair.
You are amazing being able to spin that, Emily. I would go with a random name generator. I named a character Barb, and I hate the name. No offense, any Barbs. Oh wait, nope, that's to the other thing. A badge I will never get. Me either, Dolores. Me either.
Caitlin,
Okay.
what color do you want your badge to be? Green, blue, or purple?
Badgering just for
Oh,
badges.
purple to match your hair.
We do have I think our purple would go with Caitlin's hair. Very nice.
The blue definitely went with her old hair. The purple will go with her new hair. But she can have green if she likes green. She gets to choose her own color. Blue or purple, not green. You got it.
Blue and purple.
I was going to bug Jess for one of the Instagram ones, but she's busy doing things we're making her do. So the next would you rather is only write shorter stories under 20K or longer stories 100K. Emily, do I even have to ask?
Nah, longer. 100% of the time. I can't write under 20K. Are you kidding me?
Emily couldn't write a sentence under 20K. Like, come on.
Yeah, nah. My novella is already over 20K. Like, that's...
I mean, it's a novella until it hits, I think, 40,000.
Yeah,
Yes.
40 or 50?
It's not even halfway through.
It's a novella until it 39,999 is the longest a novella can be. Then it becomes a novel. Because a novel is actually only 40,000 words. Just a lot of people think it's 50.
I predict it's going to be between 60 and 80.
Her
so
novella.
It's a novel. Yeah, my novella.
60 and 80. Well, I mean, if that's the
Short
final
novel.
word count.
Yeah.
It's not,
but I mean,
it's
a companion novella for 170K.
80K, that's
book,
not even a short novel. That's just novel. It's an adult.
Look, I don't know how to write short, okay?
I mean, it's fine. I'm just saying it's
and
an adult.
No fluff. This is the problem. There's nothing to cut.
I mean, it's okay. Long form fiction is valid.
Yes.
There's an entire industry around it, in fact.
Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time because, like, my first draft was, like, of an actual novel was, like, 37,000 words. The whole draft. Can you write my draft for me? Can I just, like, give you my ideas and you just write them out for me? Thanks.
If you
Or maybe the problem is that I don't have enough ideas.
Just as like, I'm just giving you a hard time, and really you could have just ended the sentence there and we all would have understood.
Listen.
Do I have to?
But also, I would love to write books over 100,000 all the time. That would be great. Please and thank you.
To be fair, it's not saying that it's giving you these skills. It's just saying this is all you're allowed to do.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll do it.
Yeah, easy.
Savion, what about you?
You know, that's a tough one. I'm into a detail, so like 20K, definitely not. But would I go all the way to over 100? Is the question.
So for
Which I
me,
don't think.
I'm just gonna do the shorter stories because I will just do a series of shorter
Sorry.
stories that are connected.
That's fair.
I just saw Devin's
Look at there. So Madison will do longer, 100% longer. I'm the minority. Longer. I can't do short stories. Save my ass. Longer for sure. 100K.
No.
My first published story is under 1K.
How?
Because that's how a short story works.
2-part
Well,
novella.
look,
Yeah,
I'm
see?
struggling to keep one under 2,500. I can't.
One time, Emily gave a speech at her friend's wedding. By the time she was finished, a couple had kids.
I actually am terrible at writing speeches. All of my speeches in high school and essays and assignments and everything were like under a paragraph because I literally can't do it. I don't know how I wrote Ashwood and made it so long. I honestly have no clue.
Well, I mean, you're having to do world building too, so like.
Love. I like Grayson's perspective, which is just like, I will never have to cut my embellishments. There will be all of the fluff is now acceptable. Emily likes.
That's what made me lose it.
It's a first draft, though. You should be very proud of your first draft, Devin. Don't we all? I would go with an 18,000 word bunch of stories because then you could do a series. Like, see, like you could do. It's not saying that my shorter things can't all be connected. So I could do a series of
very true. Very true.
I'm actually planning on doing a series of short stories and then eventually a novel based in the same world as those short stories. All That Glitters is the first one. So
I feel like I live in a world of people who can actually write over 100,000 words, and then there's me. By this comment section currently.
80% of my projects are 120, so longer. That's fair. All right, 100-word short stories. Laura's like, I don't even need the other 19,900. I'll just take the 100.
See, my problem is in me learning English in high school. I had an English teacher who believed that sentences needed so much detail to where you should be writing sentences with 18 to 22 words in them, which is idiotic. So it is embedded in me to give lots and lots of detail. It was like, this is on your level. You should be writing sentences with 18 to 22 words. My mom was like, run off. She was like, no. I'm like, well, that's what she says. She doesn't accept it unless it is.
See, I was so bad at writing like essays in high school that my teacher pulled me like in front of the whole class and was like, look, you suck at writing essays. Just write dot points. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, thanks. Now I just want to send her my 170K book and just be like,
what now, bitch? Heather said I'm buying them up every 5 so that you have 100,000K approximately and a novel. The loophole is to make a link. See? Charlotte.
Yeah.
My current draft is 146K, but I'm spitting it, so maybe I'll have... I thought that said 3... You know what that says? Well, I thought it said like 3 million K or something. I don't know. It's 3,100K books. Or 3,100K books. I can't read. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm so glad this is the closing ceremony in games.
I'm just dyslexic. It doesn't matter. One time, Emily gave a speech to see off a spaceship by the time... Okay. The draft I just finished is 105K. I feel like a serialized short story would be even harder. Yeah, Emmy had some arsehole teachers. That's a mean teacher. Sorry, toddler. You got there in the end. Sam. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes it is a struggle. Jess, what is one of our would you rathers from the Instagram? Send
I
it
don't
to
know.
me.
I have to open Instagram. It's harsh. You ask a lot of hard questions. Where'd they go?
Okay, we will do another one from the thing while Jess hunts it down. All right, would you rather write your whole novel by hand or an old-fashioned typewriter?
Plead the fifth.
By hand.
Neither.
Old-fashioned typewriter.
I can't do either. I bet I get too many cramps just writing at a computer. I am definitely not writing by hand or typewriter. Oh, no.
I would rather write on an old-fashioned typewriter because I love old-fashioned typewriters, and that's actually what I wrote one of my first stories on. So, and then I was sad when the ribbon broke, and they're super expensive to replace.
They
Or
are.
not broke. The ink ribbon had no more ink.
But also, typewriters with modern, whiteout and stuff, surely that would still work. So, you basically have a backspace button.
Yeah.
Well, it says old-fashioned typewriter, so.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you could
either
still
way,
use
using
whiteout.
regular whiteout on a.
I'm gonna typo less on the typewriter because I have to stop and think about what I'm writing than when I write by hand, because that's just how my hand works.
Yeah, I'm not writing by hand. No way.
I do write by hand. Well, I guess that was the easy one for Devin.
I write by hand too. Usually my first
case,
drafts. That's why I said by hand.
I'm jealous because I'm actually left-handed, but now I'm ambidextrous because they taught me to write with my right hand, and everybody just assumed this was my dominant hand, so this is the one I'm used to using, but my handwriting is atrocious because of it. Old-fashioned typewriter, easy, because I can't read my own writing.
I'm the same. Yeah. See, I am left-handed. It is my dominant hand. I've always used it, and my handwriting is still atrocious.
Fair. Old-fashioned typewriter, my poor hands would never work again. Typewriter, then I'll be an expert by the end. Handwriting, I think that's what I did in middle school. Typewriter. I'm going to leave my office for the first time today now. Thank you for stopping by. Go. Be free. Old-fashioned typewriter. How old are we talking? I do not know.
No, that is the true question.
However you wish to interpret it. It's too hot today, and I already spilled coffee all over myself. Oh, I'm so sorry. To just drive home shirtless, but also not sure if it's worth contending with the sunburn. That is a struggle we cannot help you with. Yeah, typewriter. I would rather never write again. Editing would be a pain. An old-fashioned typewriter so I can feel fancy. Team Lefty. Welcome back.
Yeah, but now I can say that's a little valid, because you'll feel fancy. It's like a whole writer aesthetic type thing. But
I feel like the typewriter would be easier to read than my handwriting. I like how there's at least 3 or 4 people who are like, I would not be able to read it if I wrote it by hand.
like what does it say?
Yeah,
I am incapable.
But also, I find that I spell better when I type, whereas when I'm writing by hand, I'm just just get it out. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so my spelling is 1,000 times worse.
I can't read my own handwriting half the time either, so sometimes the fun part is trying to figure out what I was writing, and if I get it wrong, then that means it's probably better than what I thought of the first time, because if it was good, I would have remembered it.
All right, I will do a would you rather from the chat. now. Would you rather never kill off a character or have to kill off every character?
All
Kill
of
off
them.
every
Slowly
character.
kill all of them off so they're all dead by the end.
Yeah.
All of them. They're gone.
Typewriter would
Which
be
is
great.
bad because I'm not even a horror writer. I'm a contemporary writer, and I'm just like, yeah, kill all of them.
I can't kill
Yeah.
anyone. No, kill them all.
all of them. All of them.
All of them. They're gone. Peace. See you
Yeah.
later.
We're gonna Romeo and Juliet the entire thing.
I will. I'll wrap up and cut the party off at 2 hours. So the most we're going is another 50 minutes. Can my goal of staying from beginning to end? If you can stay here for 50 minutes, yes. I got a typewriter for Christmas, but I barely use it. Yes, the goal is complete. Our world built by hand, and sometimes I can't even figure out what I wrote. Typewriter. All right, Wallace would never kill.
Oh, you sweet soul.
I am so
That
conflicted.
feels very Wallace.
Yeah.
I feel so conflicted because I like writing romance, and like you literally can't kill the main characters in romance, or it's not a romance, it's just a tragedy or a love story. But
Mhm.
also I need to murder somebody. So like,
I mean, that's why we just Romeo and Juliet the entire thing. I
but
mean,
that's
Yeah.
not a love
why?
story.
But that's
not
a
romance.
tragedy,
That's a
not a
tra-
romance.
Is I think
Yeah.
actually written as a comedy.
Hey. Yeah, that.
But yeah, it's, my characters are going straight to death. Slow kill them all.
Yes, someone's with me.
Would kill them all. Kill them all.
Okay, now I want all these people that have written that they would kill them all off to write
Do it.
what genre they write.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious to
guarantee
see like the
majority
people that
of
are
them-
keeping them.
See, that's why I said I'm a
Because I'm-
contemporary, and I don't even.
I write
Yeah.
I write multiple genres, so there's like definitely some stories where I'm like, yeah, I can kill the whole cast, no problem. But then I'm like, but not in my romances. My main characters must live. Like
The funny thing is, I'm a contemporary or a one of my nonfiction writer, and so I don't write in a genre to where it would even make sense to kill.
yeah, you
anyone
can't
off.
really kill them all in nonfiction, or
Right.
not kill them if you know.
Well,
my nonfiction
Yeah,
is
nonfiction.
well, my nonfiction is Christian stuff, and so yeah, no, I can't do that. And then contemporary, like what contemporary has a lot? Like I can't kill them all actually, but it would be fun.
I am a crime fiction writer. Kill them all. That's fair.
Mhm.
Kill them all. I already killed them all.
You know what? That is fair.
I'm the opposite. Spell better by hand, mainly because clumsy typos. That's fair. I will persevere. Cool. At first, I was like in killing them all, but then I gotta kill.
I
them
will be the
sometimes
only
they
one.
Gotta die. Can I kill all of them halfway? Maybe.
No.
Just start up a new cast halfway through the book.
Okay, so the question is, let me nab it. Would you rather never kill off a character or have to kill them, or have to kill off every character? I low-key want a typewriter for doing nice redrafts. Cool. I have to kill several characters in my current whip, and I'm so sad about it. Yeah, it's a tragedy. Kill them, they can reunite in the afterlife.
See?
I would kill them all off horror. But again, the romance genre, it's literally not a romance if the main couple are not happy and together at the end of the story.
You know what? My next.
Okay, but what if it's like an epilogue where they grow old together and die together?
That's still a happy ever after.
Yeah, so they still can die at the end, and it's still a romance.
But that's not me killing them off. That's just them dying of old age.
Well, technically,
know
you as the
what?
author is then
I'm
writing
gonna-
them dying of old age.
By
I
the next
don't count it.
WW, I'm gonna go ahead.
I feel
and get a
that's
new
not in
project
the
just to write a
spirit.
romance and try to kill everybody off, just to be petty. Like next WW,
you
I'm
can-
writing a romance and killing everybody.
That's not really being. To me, that's not really being petty. That's just not understanding the genre. So, like, you can do it, but The thing with genres
Well, it
is
makes sense.
genres are a marketing tool. And like if you market something as a romance and romance readers read it and you've killed everybody off to be petty, you've misinterpreted your story to the audience, and it's really more a dick move than anything else.
Oh, I wouldn't actually
I think
publish it, just to write it and see if I
Yeah.
could write a romance and make it work.
Oh,
to me.
I mean, if you're doing it just for yourself, go for it.
Well, I mean, I guess it comes down to like how you interpret the would you kill them off or keep or like never kill them or kill them off.
Right.
Because then it's like, do you mean actually
Murdering
like have them
them
murdered in the
savagely.
book, or you as the writer are writing their death?
I must murder them savagely. That's how I interpret it.
That is a good point, though.
I mean, I super tortured my MC, which other people can interpret it differently. I'm just saying that's how I interpreted it. I mean, oh yes, I just read that. Dark fantasy, tragedy. How is it a tragedy and a romance? I'm just curious. Loophole. Choose kill them all and write a ghost story where the character introduction is their death.
Yeah. Ghost of romance. There you go.
I write
So they're already dead at the start.
horror, thriller, fantasy and literary fiction. Kill them all. I write middle grade. That's the category, though. What's the genre? They fall in love, they die. No,
That's not romance. That's not
It's
how
like-
it works.
it's like for anybody who thinks I'm being like a gatekeeper or anything about this, look up the definition of romance genre. Like
romance
readers will literally
has to have
like
a happily ever after ending,
Yes,
or
it
it is
is
not
a
a romance.
yes, and a romance is about like one of the major plot points of the romance has to be the main couple getting together. So if you're like starting the story and the story is about like a married couple who go on a grand adventure together and they're all cutesy throughout the story, that's technically not a romance because they're already together and the story is like not about them hooking up. But I also don't think romance readers would be mad about that being labeled a romance. So
And it's just women's fiction, which is
yeah.
weird. Apparently only women like stories about people in committed relationships.
but yeah, so like a romance has to be about the journey of the couple getting together and being happy. It's got to be a happily ever after or a happy for now. Like if they get
Yeah, happy
divorced
for
in
now.
book 2, book 1's still a romance. So
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, given I write dark fantasy and supernatural horror, you can you would never kill anybody, right? That's the one you're going for. Oh, I might actually do that. It sounds like a fun challenge. I write multiple genres, so it does depend on which one. I write sci-fi fantasy with supernatural and mystery, so I could kill them all. I do write middle grade. The worst that happens in my stories is someone gets grounded. Historical contemporary shrugs. Be our back. Gotta go watch Caitlin's Writeathon vlog. Kill every character, although killing none could be a good challenge. Okay, I'd rather never kill a character. I write contemporary romance. The thing is there are dead characters, but before the plot starts. Yeah, I think that's what Shar was thinking. It can be a tragedy. What can be a tragedy? Happy until they grow. Happy until death do they part. The romance genre readers will come for your neck if exactly.
Okay, I have to make a disclaimer. I don't write romance. I don't even read romance. I am just joking around. Okay, I am not gonna touch your romance genre.
Well,
I'm completely.
One thing you have to understand is that romance readers get a lot of shit for being romance readers, and a lot of people come for the genre. And because of Romeo and Juliet, a lot of people also try to argue with romance readers about what the genre means. So it's like you hit all of the points for the romance readers.
I am just being chaotic. Please ignore me.
All right. So here's another thing. Nikki's got a good point. A supernatural romance, I might be able to kill everybody because they resurrect.
You know what?
the undead. So, I may be able to still kill everybody off. I just will only ever be able to write supernatural fiction, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That
She
is,
dies.
I didn't even think.
Most of them
I didn't
are
even think about that, and I was the
So
one who was sitting there saying all of that.
simple. I tell everyone it's a romance, but in the fine print, it's a tragedy. They're still gonna come for you because that's still misleading. Tell them romantically and supernatural. Yes, it's my favorite genre. I love it so much. Sorry, I said it that way because I know Fox is watching and he argues with me about whether romance or horror is my favorite genre. That wasn't to you. I realized how that could have seemed. I mean, death could be happy. It depends on how you look at it. Romance.
I mean,
readers.
if they're both suffering and death is the only way out, then sure, but it's still not a romance.
Now I want to write a romance and just title it with happy ending or your money back. I want that to be on the marketing of romances now.
Right.
Happy ending guaranteed. All right, I have to go make a banner with one of the Instagram ones. Boop. Welcome back.
My internet is
My favorite genre is not war stories. Motherfucker. Sorry, that was. Oh, those are for Never Have I Ever, which we'll start doing soon. So, would you rather land on a bestseller list or win an award for your book?
Give me all the money.
I want to do. You took the words from my mind.
I don't care about trophies. I don't care about plaques. I don't care about none of that stuff. It ain't gonna keep me warm at night. Give me the money, honey. That's all I care about. Hand it over.
Well, see, I guess you could see like award for your book as you could potentially have an up in sales from that as well.
You could, but not necessarily, especially if you are an author outside of the cis straight white woman territory. Anybody with any kind of a diversity, it doesn't matter what kind of an accolade you get. There are still assholes that will not buy your books. So money. Thanks. This has been my TED Talk.
I guess I'd go for award, honestly.
I would do bestseller list only for bragging rights and to say I had it. So
I would like to be, for similar reasons, I would like to be on the bestseller list because that means that a lot of people have bought and read my work. I also would like the payday that comes with that because I would like to support my 3 children and make my husband my stay-at-home boo. So, like, bestseller list works for me there, but it also just implies, that my stories are getting to more people, and that's why I want to be a writer. So, I don't care about awards. Like, that doesn't.
Logistically, yes. The reason why I want to write is because I want to tell the stories inside my head. I feel like people would like them. So
Yeah,
yes.
still money.
But still money. Like, your girl needs a friend though. She needs some dollars. Thank you.
Like,
I think I just need the validation of getting an award. That's probably where mine comes from. Like, I don't care about all the money because people buy books and it gets on bestseller lists even if it's a bad book. So it doesn't mean that the book is good. I'd rather know that my book is good than just get the money.
Oh, but there are books that have won awards that people don't think are good. So
this is where my ego comes in. I know my book's good. So
she doesn't need your award. Thank you.
Yeah,
like I said, it's 100% my ego, and it's fine.
You can get an award from a 5-year-old. It doesn't say you're getting an award. Oh wow!
It doesn't specify. Wasn't there a ghostly couple in Beetlejuice? So Sasha just wants Beetlejuice, which fair. Which one gives more money? The sales, because to be a bestseller, you have had to have made sales.
To be fair, bestseller lists are a complete and total sham as well. But there does have to be like a certain amount of books sold. So you may not actually be the best seller, but you're still selling well.
Yes, that's you voiced what I was thinking earlier.
Because
I don't want to
if
do no
anybody
speeches.
like bestsellers only count pre-orders in the first week of
Nah.
sales. But if someone, like if a bookstore puts your book out early on shelves and someone buys it 2 days before release day, it doesn't count as a pre-order or a sale from that day, so it doesn't count. And also things from like book boxes don't count, and things from Amazon don't count, and things from there are a bunch of different stores. There's a bunch of different loopholes and things. So
yes, but
you
that
take it
means
with a grain of salt.
themselves onto a bestseller list. So
but that means that if I'm on the bestseller list and I got there because of only the sales from specific things, theoretically I'm making money from other places too.
Can I make a concession to the or? Because rather than having my book be on the bestseller list or win an award for my book, I would like at least one Kardashian and one ex-bachelorette to post about my book on TikTok so that I can be the next Colleen Hoover. That would be great. Thank you.
They might do it if you're on a bestseller list, though.
It's true.
but I feel like if it's an award winner, you're most likely to get on like Reese Witherspoon's book club.
That's true too. Reese Witherspoon is not selling as many books as Kardashians and bachelorettes, though.
So hold on, we've got
And my book doesn't have to be good.
bestseller. Wait, is it the apocalypse and they're together right before the world? Oh wait, that's
from
the
the
other
one.
thing.
There's
Award. There's also a bestseller awards. Grayson, thinking outside the box. I'll buy my own damn award.
I feel
That's
that,
fair
Sasha.
too. Some awards can be bought. So I am being oh yes, I was being bullied ruthlessly by Jessica and Fox.
No. Prove it. I was being
No.
nice.
Because I will not share screen the conversation.
I was being
But I
nice.
was.
I don't know what Fox was doing. but I
Sir,
was being
you
nice.
said Sir Madame, you said Sam's favorite genre are stories with sister feels. This was a direct attack upon my soul.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I didn't say y'all were wrong. I said you were bullying me. There's a difference. With happy endings or croissants for life. Bestseller. What does the Fox say? Like, do you want to know if he's a hobby writer, so I assume he'd prefer neither to happen. Or was that the bullying thing? He just knew it was Fox. Yes, Trophy has been goals. I want to spoil him. Yes. I would like an
first.
I would like an award because most bestseller lists are fake or half fake. You can get an award from yes.
That's what I read earlier.
I need that level of ego. I want both the award and the money. I've got two hands.
I feel like I've developed more of an ego from getting an award than getting a bestseller list.
Which I would like to be clear that like I don't feel there's a wrong answer, and you know, because it's just a would you rather, and like different priorities and different things like that. So
I would rather you give me both, and then I'll let you know afterwards which one makes me feel better.
I think for me,
now,
like for the award for me is because I'm so insecure that I could see my name on a bestseller list and be like, cool, all of those people hate my book. Whereas like the award is like, at least like 5 people liked it.
You know, even if they hated my book, they paid me. I'm good.
They paid me to hate it. Joke's on them.
You hate my book, but you spent time to actually buy it. You know what? Thank you.
You bought it and I wasted your time.
Like even if they bought it but never read it but just did an angry review on it, I still got your money, bish.
And you ain't getting it back.
That's the thing. It doesn't imply the gravity of the award, whereas a bestseller is a bestseller. That's fair. Mm-hmm. But like also when people say they're an Amazon bestseller, a lot of the writing community, they're like, oh, so you got a participation trophy.
Because it depends on the category.
I know.
Yeah, well, because people be
trust
like,
me, I know.
I'm just #1 bestseller on Amazon, and it's like, yeah, because you went into 63 categories, like down, it down
The
into like where it's so
statistics were in your
specific.
favor.
There was only 4 people, and the top 5 get a bestseller. No wonder you're a bestseller. There was no other option. It was you and no one else.
But you've already been a page turner finalist. I assume that's to Emmy.
Yeah. I kind of don't count that though.
She wants more.
Yeah.
First, get on the
Oh, yeah.
bestseller list. Then I'll give you bestseller croissant. I want to get a book talk. Planet of the Ice Barbarian got a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
I'm going to say neither, and I just want to be either Reese's or Oprah's book club pick. Nia got my joke. I've got to go forage for food. Go forth, get sustenance. All right, we will be going into another game. Just as soon as I can find the thing. This is Never Have I Ever. I'm just going to read these ones instead of putting them up on a banner, since they're supposed to go faster. Never have I ever written over 5,000 words in a day. Do we want to do this with like 10 fingers and then put them down, or just like 10 points for any 6-fingered guest?
I'm ready.
I'm gonna have to use one hand twice. So yes, never have I ever written over 5K words in one day. Chat, just like write 10 after every one and then subtract 1. And we'll watch you fall. So I have to put a hand down. Or not a hand, a finger. I'm waiting for chat to load before I read the next one.
There is no chat. Everyone left.
They're like, I ain't playing this game.
You put a finger down if you have done it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. That doesn't change anything for me. I still haven't done it.
Never have I ever written more than 5K in a day. Also, if you would like to type your never have I evers, I will star them and then go back and read them. I have to find where I put those things. All right. The next one is never have I ever read the end of a book first or when it got to the slow part. My mother does this so much.
I've done that so many times. I can't even.
If you have, just put 9 because that means you're subtracting 1 from your 10.
Yep. I feel like Wolverine.
Wolverine.
Yeah. Haha.
My hand cannot take this. Okay.
That's why I said, would you rather do your... Hold on. Let's put that down.
I mean, I'm subtracting. My hands are just not being held up.
Here, also put our numbers in chat, I suppose.
Oh, I
I
can't.
fixed it.
I'm at 9. That works too.
8.
Hold on, I lost a thing. I mean, y'all can put your never have I evers. I had a list of never have I evers, and I don't remember what board I put it on.
All right. Okay, hold on. Darn it! I did that and confused myself.
Did I do them?
Where was I again?
Yeah, I'll just
The
make shit up.
second one was never have I ever
Read the end of a book first or when it got to the slow part. So like when the book gets slow, you read the end of the book or you just read the end of the book first, which my mother does all the time.
Yeah.
I have.
The vlog is still going through. Okay, how many people responded the first time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We've got lots of people playing.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to like eyeball who is so that I know how many people to wait for.
I see.
Yeah. All right, and then never have I ever had a dream for a book idea.
Wait, hold up. My brain just went in and out. I'm subtracting where
If you've done it.
if I've done it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at 8. Okay. I just had a total I don't even know what to call it.
Brain lapse. Brain fart.
A moment.
My mom calls them autism moments, which is probably so wrong, but
We have brain lapses all the time.
Mine are normally because of brain fog or just because I'm tired.
Mine's
I
'cause
love
of
dreaming my
the
books.
ADHD.
The word structure is so trippy. Yes.
Yes. Indeed. Did you find your page with all of them on it?
I did not. I'm just going to make them up. I kind of remember, like, I had made the list up in the first place, so I kind of remember what they were. All right, so our third one is never have I ever outlined a book.
kind of. Does mapping chapters out count?
Yes.
That's an outline.
So yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Yep. That is what an outline is, sir.
Okay, yeah.
Can
No,
do
because I know people who think mapping your chapters out.
Just because, well, here's the thing. There's a misconception that if you're to outline your book, you have to write a dissertation about your book with a summary of every fucking scene. And no, it's literally, you could do like a bullet point of 5 of your main plot points from beginning to end. It's an outline.
It's an outline.
So.
You've outlined something. You have outlined the future.
Out of order. Oh, wait, okay. I'm starring it. If somebody posts a never have I ever in chat, don't answer it yet. They're posting them so that I can star them and we will all answer them together.
Yes.
Yes. All right. And then we'll do Laura's. Never have I ever read a book series out of order.
Yes, I have.
Not on purpose. I didn't know.
Right.
I'm a victim.
You buy a book, read it, and be like, and then look at it, and be like, "Oh, this is a series, and this is not even the first book."
Let me tell you, one of my favorite things about the self-publishing industry is that self-published authors fucking hate that shit, and so they put, if it like book 1 comes out, series number right on it, book 1. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, I was very sure to do that on mine.
I feel like I'm being personally attacked.
Right, way easier to start in the middle. Why are you being personally attacked?
Because I've done all of these things. I'm at 5.
Somebody looked at Jess and was like, I'm gonna take out her day. What has she done? All right. Never have I ever pantsed the novel.
Wait, I'm at 5.
Yeah, a lot of romance series can be read out of order because they're just like, they have a cast of characters and they slowly marry them off one by one. They especially love doing that with like siblings. They'll be like, this is the so-and-so brothers trilogy. And then like the brothers get married off one at a time. And by the third book, the brother's like, I am not falling into this trap, you two. And they're like, come on. You know you wanna. Being married is great. We've got some people getting dangerously low. Okay, never have I ever stolen a book. number was I on? I can scroll up. I can find me.
I would say I've accidentally forgotten to return a library book. Would that count?
I'm going to say it must have been intentional.
Okay, no.
Okay, then no, that doesn't count. Thank God.
Yeah, I was like, no, I don't want to steal books.
Does it count if you purposely didn't return a library book so that you could say you lost it and paid for it but kept it? No, because you paid for it, so you bought it.
No.
You bought it through very shady roundabout means, but you still bought it.
$2
Wait.
count.
I definitely took books from school. They still have the teacher's name on them.
Oh God.
Do any of you three want to state a never have I ever?
I don't have one.
Never have I ever won a 50,000 word NaNoWriMo.
Nope.
Does it count if you don't participate in Nano?
No, because it's a 50,000 word nano, so it had to have been that actual event.
I mean, you still got me either way because I used to participate in Nano. I'm just saying if there's anybody in chat for clarity for them.
Yeah, for clarity's sake, it had to have been like the November Nano, and you had to have won the 50,000 words because I've never done that. So
I've got to keep Deadwood from the school library and the public library before the public library had a store. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna put that up there. Right. Never have I ever written a story over 80K. I don't find my number again.
Nope.
If I'm going too fast for anybody, let me know. But I felt like I was going too slow before. Still, 3 Nano killed me last year, and it was my first attempt. That's fair. I can't do Nano because it's in November, and between October and December is super busy for my family. So
I'm just a slow writer. I just can't do it.
oh, that's fair too.
I'm at numero dos.
Oh,
That one was that. Dang it, Laura. 3. Okay. Never have I ever lost Nano.
That's just rude.
never do.
I feel attacked.
It was my first attempt, okay?
I've been doing Nano for 20 years. Haven't won one yet.
Never have I ever burned a book.
Never done that.
There's definitely been
I've
books I've
wanted-
read too. But
With you on that one.
I've wanted to burn a book, but I have not actually done so. Does not books from high school count? If you burned the book, it counts. Oh, notebooks from high school.
From high school. No,
No.
doesn't count.
Why would you do? Listen, it made me angry.
Some things are just so bad they don't.
I
deserve
would
existence.
I would have burned it, but somebody I care about had bought it for me because I really liked the first book. And then the second book got and then the third book got burn worthy. Because we graduated high school bonfire. Yeah, notebooks don't count. I think the intention is novels.
Mm-hmm.
I've burned lots of books in the old Canadian fireplace. Still too. Oh, if it's really bad, I understand. Now, one day I just looked at my favorite book and I was like, you know what? I'm going to put this in the sacrificial fire. Buy another. Hi, we're playing Never Have I Ever. We'll be wrapping up in about 10 minutes still. So I'm trying to think of another Never Have I Ever. What was on my list? Never have I ever written a short story.
Believe it or not.
And that puts me at 0.
Jess is out.
I am out.
If you're at 0, you know I don't actually know.
It's very confusing. I've only ever played Never Have I Ever as a drinking game, and it's usually if you're the drunkest, you won. So.
So you win?
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't because I still have
No,
three.
I mean,
Yes.
they win.
Yes.
Hold
That's
on.
what it's just. It was really bad.
The last person who has fingers up wins the game.
So
According to
John
the
has
internet.
declared.
According to the internet.
I have 4.
Oh, Grayson's in the lead with 5. Okay. I can try, Shar. Let's see how well I do. Everybody, I'm attempting to recap the Never Have I Evers.
All right.
Attempting being the key word here. There was never have I ever burned a book. Never have I ever stolen a book. Never have I ever outlined a novel. Never have I ever pantsed a novel. Never have I ever written more than 5K words in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I ever read the end of a book first or read the end when it was getting slow. Never. Oh, what else was there?
Never have I ever lost a NaNoWriMo.
Yeah. And one.
Or
And that-
won one, which is cheating.
Over 80K.
I think that was all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take
Here you
that,
go.
brain fog.
Oh
Never
God.
have I ever liked this game. I feel attacked now, Devin. So rude. I have to go find my number again because it got too high.
Well, that's a problem.
If you want me to star something, make sure you put never in front of it. Like, you don't have to put never have I ever, just put never and then the rest of it so that I know you're not just making a statement. There's a question. Dolores. Yes, there is going to be a vlog playlist. If you look in the description now, there's the productivity stream playlist, the social stream playlist, and then right under that is the vlog playlist. Caitlin's vlog is already on there. We will be adding to it as people upload their vlogs, either if we see them, but the easiest way to help us get all of the vlogs on the playlist is to post them in the Discord server or to DM them to us. I hunt that Discord server like it is my favorite dinner.
I hate where my dorm is, and I cannot wait for this year to be over with.
Never have I ever written one story to avoid writing another.
See, now I feel attacked.
I can do that.
And I just joined the community. Come on.
Never have I ever. Shots fired. Hold on, I'm waiting for a couple more. Okay, Charlotte has caught up. All right. Well, I'm out. I'm still avoiding writing my prequel. Never have I ever hosted a World Wide Wideathon stream. I think most of the people in chat were hosts.
Yeah, I'm on one.
Oh, Charlotte's gonna be able to keep. Well, no. Well, yeah, we'll just say co-host. Or I mean, host, not co-host. I might as well keep digging.
Me too, Crystal. Me too. Way down in there. It's a deep, deep hole over here.
Okay, we'll do one more, and that is the one that is starred. Never have I ever lurked in chat without saying hi.
Yep, I'm at 0.
I'm at 2.
I think I have held on by the hair on my chinny chin chin.
I think our winner with the highest number is going to be Grayson.
I think so too. Grayson, yeah, no, Charlotte dipped below. So, yep. Grayson, you are our never have I ever winner. I will dig forever.
You win absolutely nothing, but we appreciate you all the same.
You get bragging rights. It's fine. We're wrapping up in a minute. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so thank you, Emmy and Savion, for joining us on screen for the game. One of the things that Jess and I are going to be reaching out to the advisory board and maybe the community is to talk about the after party, and because we're trying different. This is like our biggest trial by fire thing now that we've got like everything else sorted out. We're trying to figure out if doing it right after the write-a-thon like we are now is the best, or if doing it like maybe next weekend or like Wednesday or something. So if you're in the advisory board, know that I will be bugging you about that next week because Jess and I are taking a week off.
We are.
Yes, except to add vlogs to a playlist.
Deserved week off.
Thank you to all of our hosts this round. Y'all were awesome. You were responsive when I needed to get things from you. Even if I had to go to Instagram, you're still responsive there. As long as I can get a hold of you, it's fine. It'll be all right. And thank you to all of the co-hosts from all of the streams I went to. People look like they were having a good time and everything. So
I think
thanks,
it
everybody.
was probably our most successful one yet. So I'm very happy.
Everybody seems to have had the most fun with this one, and this was by far the easiest one to have organized. So
yeah,
we're getting there. We're getting in a good groove. And the final subscription count, I'm refreshing to check. We're still at 469, but that is still a hell of a lot more than we had when we started promoting and everything in March. So thank you all for your hard work, and hopefully we'll get to 500 before June. All right. We'll catch y'all later. Does anybody want to do outros, or do we just want to end?
We just want to go bye.
Yeah, we don't want. It's okay.
I'll be benevolent for this day and this day only. Except for some shameless self-promo that Jess and I will be discussing the 1980s movie Lost Boys about vampires tomorrow on my stream at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So
Indeed.
Watch Lost Boys. It's a lot of fun. Come join us. Come talk about it. Or some of my viewers purposely don't watch things before I talk about them because they just enjoy the out of context banter.
I'm one of them. It's hilarious.
And yeah, we'll catch y'all later. Bye.
Bye.
Feel with emotion, follow the signs. With this devotion, you will be all mine. I'm